Glenpool. Tryout. Take 1. Yes, my name is Glenpool. I have autokinetic powers, and I'm a lot like Deadpool, except less memes. Far less memes. And I mean way less memes. You know what I mean? Way less. Far less memes. Just screw all those memes that Deadpool is always doing, okay? And the other thing, he's always going around making fun of my suit because it's chartreuse, okay? And he's like, oh, you're gonna get blood all over it, it's gonna be hard to clean. And you know what? Chartreuse is easy to clean blood out of. You know why? Because chartreuse is pink. It's already pink. So if you clean the blood out, it's already pink, so nobody notices, okay? And everybody thinks I wasn't wearing pants, which is really, really stupid. I was actually wearing tights. They were just flesh-colored. And I'm really cute. Oh my god, is that actually Ryan Reynolds? Oh my god! He's so cool and so handsome and I love him. Oh my god, I would marry him if he wasn't married already. Note to self. Don't say note to self out loud. Listen. The other day, while I was out, I saw something really, really interesting. I saw a couple of men at the local homeless shelter in my city. And they were stealing plates. They had somehow tricked the security guard into letting them in. Tricking them into thinking they were Ryan Reynolds, who I knew right away they were not Ryan Reynolds because Ryan Reynolds would never stoop so low to steal plates from a homeless center, okay? So I'm telling you right now that I had to go over there and kick their asses. It wasn't on camera though because I didn't want, I'm already in trouble with the police and I didn't want to get in trouble with the police. Plus I already read the comics, so I knew if I went in and actually kicked their butts, I would have gotten in trouble by the police and they would have arrested me. It would be a whole ordeal and I didn't want to deal with it because I don't have a lawyer and lawyers are expensive and, you know, I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, so Glenpool, how you doing? Yeah, that thing. Oh, well, you see, what happened was, Deadpool was going through and kicking some Hydra fucking ass, right? And so what I did was, I happened to be going through too, kicking Hydra ass too. And we ended up being after the same target. He got there first and lefty and righty behind, so I picked him up, and while I was there, I happened to get caught by a camera, and somebody thought it was me who killed the target, so I ended up getting the reward. Now, I will put it this way. Deadpool was not happy, but I had lefty and I had righty, so in exchange for me just keeping the credit, he got lefty and righty back. This may not seem like a fair deal, but it was actually a really fair deal because I got to keep the credit for the kill and he got to have lefty and righty back, and it was a big deal for me. I got to meet my hero Deadpool, and Deadpool is really freaking cool, alright? So I was really excited to meet Deadpool. Now, here's the deal. Oh yeah, I dyed my hair brown and blue. It was a whole thing. Totally, yeah, I totally dyed my hair brown and blue because that's a normal thing that I, Glenn, do. Yep. Oh, Jen, yes. She's cool. She's my lawyer. I know I said I didn't have a lawyer, But I just got notified on my phone that you didn't see that I had a lawyer, and it was Jen, as in Bruce Banner's cousin, the lawyer. You know, She-Hulk. What do you mean, why did I use quotation marks, Jen? It's because you're She-Hulk, just like I'm Glenn Stacy. I mean, Glenpool. My last name isn't actually Stacy. I know everybody, including myself, says my last name is Glenn Stacy, but it's not Glenn Stacy. It's actually Wilson. No, Deadpool totally is not my father. Totally not my dad. There is in no way in hell that man pumped a load into a woman who was my mother, who then gave birth to me. And like 16 other people. Who he proceeded to name many names. Most basically being Glendalina. Glenny. Yeah. Anyways, the actual point where my name, Glenpool, as in my hero name, came from, is actually because my mom always called me Glenpoo. You know, like Winnie the Pooh? It's like, Glenpoo! And then I know when to run. Because whenever I hear, oh, Glenpoo, I, run. Now, as for why everybody calls me Glenn Stacy, is because when I was in high school, everybody confused me with Glenn Stacy because we had very similar looks. Glenn Stacy is actually not related to me, but she does look like me. We could be doppelgangers. No, believe it or not, we are not different versions of each other's. I am the universe version of me, Glenn. And she is the universe version of her, Glenn Stacy, aka Spider Girl, or Spider Person, or Spider Glenn, or Glenham. Also, what you might not know is I have my own Glenham. Yes, you guys may not have actually got to see that comic yet because it was not developed yet, and it's still kind of in the postscript right now. We're still working on it. And it's not easy. It's not easy. You don't want to know why it's hard. It just is. Anyways, love you guys. I hope you're coming to my party. I'm going to be kicking some Avengers ass. Please come. I'm going to kick some Avengers ass. You need to come and witness this. All bets on me. If you bet on the freaking Avengers, I will shove my own swords up your ass. And my guns. I will shove my guns up your ass. If you do not bet on me against the Avengers, I will shove my swords and my guns up your ass, okay? I'm serious. I'm totally gonna win that fight. There is absolutely no way anybody is going to be able to convince me not to win against them. Absolutely no freaking way that there is anybody that I ever knew in high school or any other formula that will convince me not to kick every Avenger's ass there. Just saying. Anyways, I guess it's time to go because my boyfriend is looking like if I keep going, he's gonna head out. And it's getting dark out, and I have to sneak behind him when he goes out. And he gets himself in a lot of trouble. He goes down some really weird alleyways. I don't know what he was doing. I thought he was buying heroin, honestly. He wasn't. He just bought a coat from some weirdo. Anyways, love you! And see.